Hello, my name is Curiosity. I've been on Mars over 4,000 suns. My mission here is not easy. I have to collect rocks. I also have to search for water because where there is water, there's life. And most difficult of all, catalog the climate of Mars. How would you catalog the climate of Mars? Well, that's my mission. I remember when I was little the few difficulties I faced.
After strenuous efforts, we managed to move forward and hire scientists. We plan to launch it to the fall of 2011. We will continue to keep you informed. Thank you.
And to think that not so long ago I didn't even exist. Time sure flies. I still remember when I wasn't risking my life day by day. Well, I'm going to continue. Alright, I need to take my daily selfie for the humans. At least I love my pieces.
Daily News Archive 38. Today we mainly focus on the robot arm and camera. Our idea is to create a camera that can take panoramic shots, and to test it, we will instruct the programmers to have the robot take a daily selfie. By the way, Laura, how is the Mali used for?
Well, for now, my idea is to create a camera that captures microscopic images to get better view of Martian minerals.
Hello, how is the cameras coming along?
Well, we're still figuring things out, seeing what we can do. By the way, how is the chain cam coming along?
The truth is starting to take shape, but I had a little problem. I can't seem to center the laser in the way it doesn't affect the telescope. This causes the plate to interpret the material as the steel of the telescope.
Maybe you could try rotating the camera or changing the camera's material.
As you can see, today we are working on solving some issues with the cameras.
Sometimes my presence scares me. I feel like I'm on an unknown planet, being alone and helpless isn't everyone's cup of tea. Imagine for a moment that a group of people teach you how to analyze certain things and, as a final exam, sends you to a vast and unknown place to explore and analyze. Well, that's my situation. Mars is like life, and I'm overcoming his craters, strengthening myself with the climbs and enjoying the descents. I remember how weak I used to be.
Good morning. Today I'm here to talk about the nicest, latest, and more successful project. And even though it's not finished yet, we have big plans for it. We are already conducting various tests on both the thrusters and the software, and we have made significant progress thanks to our engineers. We already know that we will use it for various tasks, such as taking photos, analyzing the atmosphere, and collecting samples for the terrain. So it will be very helpful to us for a very long time. We are proud of how it has turned out. It has a sturdy and a versatile design for navigating the surface of Mars, and various tools to perform the tasks. Now, we just need to take it to Mars, and we are eagerly awaiting for the moment. Thank you.
Truth be told, days here can be lonely. And though past memories resurface to remind me of how I ended up in this red wasteland, I don't truly yearn to return home. My mission is too important, and I know that, despite appearances, I'm helping humanity with my task. After all, that's what I was created for. I still remember my first days on Earth, my creation, and when my journey began. That day.
Is everything okay over there, guys?
Yes, for now it's going everything as planned and nothing out of place.
Alright, then let the countdown begin.
3, 2, 1, lift off!
That's great. The lift up went very well. Thanks to us, guys.
Yes!
As you can see, my liftoff wasn't an easy feat. There were many insecurities. Fortunately, everything went smoothly. I personally think my landing was more dangerous.
No, it can be. We've lost control of the ship and we don't know how to land on Mars.
Boss, something went wrong. The alarm won't stop ringing.
We don't know what's happening. Come, Keisha, run.
I'm here now. What has happened? What's going on?
Suddenly the alarm started going off. We still don't know what happened.
Have you checked Curiosity radars?
No, but I check it right now.
Okay, hurry up. See if something is important. The rover managed to enter into the atmosphere, but now it has no speed. Well, it has to reach Mars surface with the automatic system. If not, it has to be considered lost.
Indeed, there's nothing we can do.
As you can see, there were complications in the mission. After initially believing the launch was successful, there was a small problem when entering the thin Martian atmosphere. I entered at 20,000 kilometers per hour, but then had to reach the surface of Mars without speed. These are the famous 7 minutes of terror, which fortunately didn't end in disaster. I was able to safely reach Mars.
Good morning, everyone. I'm here to express our pride and joy in our Curiosity project. As over the past 10 years, we have achieved numerous missions and objectives. Thanks for your attention.
Well, that's been my adventure for now. The scientists who created me have planned a full future for me, where I'll be able to advance my knowledge about new things in the terrain and transmit it to them. So, maybe being on a completely unknown planet isn't so bad after all, especially if in the end you're the first one to discover the things.
Good afternoon. We are proud to announce that our ambitious Curiosity project has far exceeded all of our expectations.
Scientists in contact with the Martian surface to initiate the quest for evidence that Mars had the necessary conditions for support microscopic life in the past. Although the signs of wear and tear are evident, the rover will soon embark in this exciting mission.
Since the day it landed, Curiosity has carried out numerous tasks, some even before its first contact with Mars. Some of these tasks include checking Mars temperatures, testing communication with Earth using a high-power antenna, taking photos as soon as possible after the landing, and checking communication with Earth and with spacecraft in orbit.
After these tasks were completed, the rover embarked in his first mission to explore the Martian terrain. In these 10 years, Curiosity has done 29 covered kilometers and collected 41 samples of rocks and surface material using scientific instruments. In fact, the robot missions embarked 3 years.
Hoping at this momentum, we hope to determine the habitability of the planet Mars in 2027. At present, the collect samples are not sufficient, so we cannot reach a conclusion, as we believe that in 2030, its mission in Mars will be concluded, and also in 2030, the rover will be retired of this mission. And one rewards from the Curiosity rover team and myself.